Hello my yogis and welcome to another 10 minutes of yoga with Sunrise Yogi. My name is Sanya. Let's start today sitting on our heels. Place your hands on your hips so you can feel your hip creases, you can feel your pelvis. Let's start moving our chest forward so you're joining your shoulder blades on your back and then moving the chest backwards, rounding through the spine. So shoulder blades are away from each other. Inhale, move the chest forward. Exhale, move the chest back. And once again, finding the center. Let's do now something different. So you're gonna engage your lower belly, so you can feel how your low back is flat and your tailbone is pointing down. So we're locking the belly. And then from there, we're gonna move the chest forward and back. So the same action, but your lower back stays flat. This is the way to keep the lower back safe. Opening the chest as you inhale. Exhale, rounding through the upper back. And release back to center. Find your tabletop now, your all fours position. Now from here, move your both hands in front of you. Lower down onto your forearms and see if you can, so you can either rest your forehead on the floor, on the mat, or maybe you can melt your chest down and come with your chin on the mat. Opening through the shoulders, through the upper back, your arms are actively pressing down into the mat. Then inhale, come up, move your hands back underneath your shoulders. Now as you inhale, you're going to reach your right foot back. Press through the heel of the right foot. Now engage your lower belly. Try to flatten the lower back to move the hip back into the center. And then inhale, reach your left hand in front of you. So left hand and the right foot. And then bending the right foot. See if you can reach for that foot behind you. If you manage to grab the foot, now start extending the foot away from you to feel the openness in your chest. And then engage your lower belly, lock the belly and see how that gives you more space in the front, in the chest. Exhale, release down, finding your all fours. Inhale, lift your right hand up to the side, and then as you exhale, move the left hand underneath your right armpit and come all the way down on your left shoulder, pressing into the right palm to twist in your upper back here. Breathing into your upper back and your shoulders, then press into the right palm and come up, finding your tabletop position. From here, you're going to tuck your toes under, press your hips up and back, and find your downward facing dog. You can pedal the legs or you can be in a steady position, whatever feels best for you today. If it's your first downward facing dog, just allow your body to open here, to settle. Moving the hips away from your shoulders. And then on your next inhale, start shifting your weight forward, coming into high plank. And then move your right knee into your chest and then step the foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down, extend the toes back and find your low lunge here. So first sinking the hips low and then trying to find the neutral position. You're locking your lower belly, extending your tailbone down. As you inhale, lift your hands over your head and reach up through your chest, opening the upper back. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the hands, place them behind your back and interlace the fingers. Extend the elbows, open the chest. Now tuck your back toes under. Lift the left knee off the ground and find your high lunge. Still opening the chest here, and then start shifting your weight to the front leg and then step halfway to the front. Root through the standing leg, through the front leg. Find the four corners of your foot. And then when you're ready, lean forward and start lifting your left foot back. Variation of Warrior 3. Imagine that you're wrapping around your inner thigh towards the ceiling, so your hips are squared. And then release the hands like the airplane. Look in front, breathing into the chest. Start bending the standing leg and step back into high lunge. Inhale, lift the hands over your head. Then as you exhale, bend the elbows and find your cactus arms. So your elbows are on the side and move them away so your shoulder blades connect on your back. Finding the openness in the chest. Breathing here. And exhale, release down, frame the front foot, step back, find your plank pose and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Now open your feet hip width apart in your down dog. Then press your weight into the left hand and move your right hand to grab your left ankle. So grabbing your left ankle with your right hand and then look under your left armpit. And gently come back to center. We'll do the same on the other side. So left hand grabs the right ankle, looking under your right armpit. Twisting in the back. Breathing into the shoulders. And inhale, come back to center and drop your knees down, finding the all fours and sit back onto your heels. Interlace fingers behind your back, extend your elbows, open the chest towards the ceiling, and then as you exhale, start folding down onto the top of your head, reaching with your hands up and over the head. Breathing into the shoulders. And then inhale, coming back up. Find your all fours position. And let's do this on the other side. Inhale, reach your left leg behind you. Press through your left heel. Engage the lower belly and square off your hips. Inhale and reach forward with your right hand. Then bend the left knee and see if you can reach for the foot. Maybe grab the foot. And now keep pushing your foot away from you. Lock the lower belly to find more space in your chest. Inhale here and exhale. Release. Now as you inhale, move your right hand to the side and up. And then exhale. Tread the right hand underneath your left armpit and come all the way down on your right shoulder. Release the head on the floor and press into the left palm to move your left shoulder back and your right shoulder forward, inviting the twist in the upper back. Pressing into that palm and finding your center, your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and press your hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, shift the weight forward, move into the high plank. Now bring your left knee into the chest, pressing into the hands, and then step the foot between the hands. Lower the right knee down, extend the toes back. Inhale and find your low lunge. Sinking into the hips, feeling how your hip flexor opens here, and then engage the belly. Finding the flat lower back. Inhale, reach your hands up. Opening the chest. And then exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Extend the elbows. Inhale, reach up through the chest. Now, tuck your back toes under. Lift the right knee off the ground. And find your high lunge. Now start shifting the weight to the front leg. step halfway to the front. We're going to prepare for that warrior 3 variation. So rooting down through the left leg, finding the 4 corners of the foot, shifting the weight to the front and lifting the right foot behind you. Wrapping the inner thigh towards the ceiling to square the hips to the front. Strong standing leg. Then releasing the hands, finding the airplane variation of our warrior 3. And bending through the standing leg, step it back, find your high lunge, extend your hands over your head. Then as you exhale, bend the elbows to the side, finding cactus arms. Breathing into the chest. And then exhale, release down. Find your plank pose, lower down onto your knees. So place your knees wide, big toes touching, and sit back into child's pose. Releasing your forehead onto the mat. And gently coming up to seated. Extend your feet in front of you. Do just a gentle twist here. So extend your left foot in front, right knee bent. Place your right hand behind you and hug your right knee. Your spine is straight. Inhale to lift and exhale to twist to your right. Close your eyes here and allow your attention to go inwards. Coming back to center, changing sides, bending the right knee. Your right hand is behind you, finding the flat back. Hug the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to your left. Close the eyes. Turning the attention inwards. And finding the center. Come into your cross-legged position, hands in prayer over the heart. Feeling your body, feeling your spine. Taking one deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. One more like that, deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Expressing self-love and gratitude. Think of the one thing you love and send lots of energy to it. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you again on our 10-minute yoga.